Hi Leo, this is your reading with me for Soulmates for October 2020. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are, yeah, I hope you are. That's it, literally, I hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's coming through in regards to your reading and also what information, clarity, knowledge I can give to you as well. So I am going to be using oracle cards as well for your reading to see what messages I can get out there for you. Also, as well, on top of that, I do want to say as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be in the description box below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So these are handmade, meditated with, they're saged. They're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. And they are truly, truly beautiful. Well, obviously I've made them, so I am going to say nice things about them. But no, do check out the review section on there. These are handmade, they're meditated with, and also there's lots of different ones for, finance, wealth, career. I'm wearing the Soulmate, Twin Flame, Singles, and the Love Bracelet here. But there's also Evil Eye and protection items on there, crystals, teas, so much good stuff. So definitely check it out. And also the link is in the description box below. Okay, so let's get a Romance Angel Oracle card and see what message we do have for you, Leo. I just feel like it's that one. Okay, make the effort. I'm gonna get another card as well, actually. Okay. Wow. I think this is quite important in many ways. It says here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Isn't that what they say? Your capacity to love is based on how much you sometimes love yourself. And well, essentially they say if you don't love yourself, then you can't really love to the full extent. And they often say that people that don't value themselves, how can they value another? And, vice versa. If you don't respect yourself, then how can you really, get what you need out of the situation? So love yourself first. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's literally saying love yourself. Okay, when you love yourself, you will be on another vibrational energy. People can feel that energy and they will think like, wow, you love yourself. You do things for yourself. You are confident, you are strong, you're not sitting there begging, pleading, crying to the extent of love me, love me, love me. This is also about conquering codependency as well. So I think that this is really important. It's almost like, when you conquer codependency, for those of you that really depend on someone or need to feel happiness from someone in order to feel happy, this is about when you put yourself first and you do this for yourself first and you don't need someone else to be happy or to feel happy, you will strive and be just the best version of yourself. And that will be so attractive and you will attract the right person for you based on this energy. Now, if you're going around in circles with a soulmate, for example, and you're just like always chasing them, always going after them, always needing validation from them, it can also be because you don't love yourself enough, right? So love yourself first. Forget about them for a second. Okay, love yourself first, and you may just find that they come after you. Why? Because that makes you romantically more attractive. So that's, I think, really just very, very important. Very, very important. Like, who wants to be with someone that doesn't really love themselves, right? No one, because then they can't really love you properly as well. Same goes vice versa. Okay, so Leo, that's just such an important message here. Like, you have to love yourself first. Otherwise, certain connections, they just don't work, they don't really progress to that level. If you're looking for happiness in external places, it just doesn't work out that way. So we've also got here, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Listen to your gut, but you must also realize that it is about yourself as well. You must listen to yourself and your gut when you really love yourself. Live in love rather than fear. Don't fear like, oh, if I tell this person my feelings, they're going to disappear. You're living then in fear. You must live in love. You must make all your decisions from a place of, do I love myself right now? Am I with this person because I'm chasing them? Do they actually really want to be there for me? Or am I just going after them constantly? If this person loves you, but then you're having a hard time accepting it, then you must also realize that is also telling you more about yourself. Oftentimes, the romantic partners that you attract reflect upon yourself, right? So if you feel really strong and confident and then you attract this person that is like really wishy-washy, then you got to ask yourself, why do I still want them in my life, right? It's one of those things, okay? You have to also make the decision yourself as well. Sure, you might love them, but do you love yourself first? Question marks. Okay, so see what October's bringing you. I feel like you're going to be asking yourself a lot of these questions. I feel like you're really going to be taking it on board, and I think that you're really going to strive to understand yourself a lot more. And when you understand yourself, I think you'll understand the connections you have with others as well and how they make you feel. Actually, there's a lot of growth here and development. See, for most of you, I see here you stepping out of, perhaps even this connection and trying to do things for yourself. This Ten of Swords is you being like, no, I don't want to be codependent anymore. I don't want to be not loving myself anymore. I deserve way more than that. This is me. This is my life. This is really important. See, Empress here, self-love. Empress is about doing things really for herself and also for others, but more so also she knows her value. There was a quote that I put in my journal actually very recently, and it said something like, an empress doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of fools, or something like that. So obviously it just goes to show, right? An empress loves herself so much, okay? An empress deserves an emperor, not just someone random, right? So for the soulmate connection, I think that this is really important as well, is that, is this person really your soulmate, or are you trying to love the wrong person as your soulmate? Are you trying to love this person desperately as your soulmate? Think about that for a second as well. Okay, because you deserve an equal partner, okay, an equal one. So this is about making the effort. The right thing is often the hardest thing to do. And I see for many of you, you're coming out of toxic connections, you're coming out of situations where you have been codependent. And look, it is hard. It's really, really hard. But you're actually doing something that is hard, but that is right, okay, for yourself and your own personal energy. So October brings great transformations, it brings great changes. You've got the Six of Swords here, which is about emotionally moving forward. Death card can be the ending of certain connections that don't serve you, because trust me, when you realize your worth, you can outgrow people that you were settling for, and then that you don't find them attractive anymore. I know, it sounds crazy. Okay, Four of Wands with the Fool. This literally is like a new chapter for so many of you Leos. I'm seeing it, right? This Four of Wands is that energy of divine timing. It's also about you recognizing, realizing what's best for you. The Fool here is also about a new chapter, a new journey. It's like a fresh, clean slate. It's about taking care of yourself, right? And taking yourself to a better place. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Great love. Okay, this can be with a new person, a new soulmate. Remember, we have more than one soulmate as well in a lifetime. Okay, so to have that great love, sometimes you have to really love yourself first. You have to realize that, wow, was I acting from a place of fear this entire time, thinking I could not be loved more? Sometimes you've got to break the cycle, okay? And that's exactly what the full moon in Aries was all about. Sorry, there was a huge, by the way, it's a huge chunk of cards that just came out, so I'm not going to take those. But I saw this High Priestess card, and obviously when you see a card, you have to take it. Okay, so the Fool is very interesting because it's, starting fresh. However, the full moon that we had in the sign of Aries is all about breaking out of toxic cycles, karmic cycles, breaking out of situations that you're going round and round and round in. It's also about breaking out of codependency, and it's about healing. So the High Priestess is about healing. You've got the moon there as well. You've got stability and balance. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She loves herself. The Empress loves herself. Whether you're male or female, this is about loving yourself, okay? Oh, Hanged Man. Okay, spirituality can also really help as well. Yoga, meditation. I often read as well articles based on sort of like, heartbreak or, wanting peace, trying to calm anxiety. Meditation really helps. Journaling really helps. Mudras really help. The tapping, energy tapping, that really helps. Just for some of you that need that information. 9 of Wands here. See, wondering, pondering, thinking, contemplating. Do you really love yourself enough at this very point in time? Because some of you don't, okay? Gosh, I feel like I'm sounding really harsh in this reading, but in all honesty, you know, this Five of Cups, I want you to live the best life you could live. I want you to have the best love you could ever have. And the best love does not come out of codependency and settling, you know, and I feel like many of you are perhaps settling. And if this reading really doesn't resonate with you and you're like, Moonlight, I have a great love in my life, well, then this reading is not for you, okay? So then you don't need to worry. But many of you are settling, you know, and there's something better. There's, you know, death leads to rebirth, as we see with the Fool. Okay, so something bigger, something better coming your way. Five of Wands, see, you're confused. Now, with the right person, you would not be confused, right? You would not be worried. You would not be frustrated. You would not be so challenged. It's not to say that things can't work out with this person, because they can, but you also have to energetically understand yourself. I think that's really important. Many of you are starting to consider what's right for you and what isn't, what's best for you and what isn't, what makes you happy and what doesn't. That's really the big balancing factor here in this particular situation, is what makes you feel good and what doesn't. Do you really love yourself first? You know, you must make that effort as well. So for some of you, it's going to be a rebirth in the connection as well, you know, where there is a sense of well, rebirth. Rebirth in the situation where things can then progress and get better and stronger, and, you know, you can move along in that particular way as well. So this is your reading. I really hope it helps you, Leo, and definitely do take care. Everything's in the description box below as mentioned. Okay, take care. Bye.